Hi and welcome back to another Cinema Worker film review. I'm only going to be doing 2 films this week as I never got round to seeing 2 Days in New York, so I apologise for that. So this week we have It's Definitely Against Everything because everybody is capable of being a bit of a prick, even Gandhi is the dictator. And throw your right fist and then your left, now block and repeat. It's The Raid.
Good afternoon, everybody. For over 4 decades, the people have lived under the rule of a tyrant who denies them their most basic human rights.
The time has come for him to step aside.
We must keep on with the NATO mission and bring him to justice.
I made that up.
Sacha Baron Cohen stars, writes, probably directs a little bit, maybe edits something, and does some catering for this Middle Eastern, Western, political zeitgeist paradigm, satire, comedy, rom-com thing. Yeah, I don't know what that means either. Anyway, Sacha Baron Cohen plays Hassaf al-Adin, a brutal dictator from the East African country Wadiga. I think that's how you pronounce it. He gets summoned to the UN to declare that his enrichment of uranium is for peaceful purposes. There is a plot to overthrow him. He loses his beard and everybody thinks he is just another Arab in America, although he is not actually an Arab. He hits rock bottom and has to come up with a plan to foil his enemies and become the rightful dictator of Wadiga once again.
Alright, first off, I can't bother to go into any in-depth analysis about the jokes, whether it's offensive or not offensive. There'll be plenty written about that and it'll just take too long, I can't bothered. But I kind of like the film. I didn't have high expectations when I went into it and I think they were met. It's just a nice switch-place rom-com film with a lot of bad language. That's all I can say about it. I liked it, I enjoyed watching it, but I don't think I would have liked the film or enjoyed the experience of paying £8 or higher to go and see the film. So I don't think it's worth seeing at the cinema. I don't think it's a film you need to see at the cinema. Just wait for it to come out on like DVD or DVD, and I think you would like appreciate the film a lot more. But saying that, I do like Larry Charles, or the sound of Larry Charles, he's the director, and I do like Sacha Baron Cohen, and I do want to encourage them and get them to make more films because I think they can get better and they'll be really good to watch. There was some good jokes in it. I'm not going to say it wasn't funny. As I said, I did enjoy watching it, but I wouldn't suggest going and pay the full price of a cinema ticket to go and see this film. Just wait till it comes out on DVD or on TV and then watch it on hungover on a Sunday morning, and then I think you would appreciate the film a lot more.
Next up, the most Welsh-sounding name goes and directs in Indonesia. The Raid, directed by Gareth Evans, is about some police officer with something or other, some kind of corruption, a brother, lots of fighting, kicking and shooting, and yeah, that's it.
Okay, what I'm about to say is probably going to be as popular as saying you didn't like the artist.
What the fuck did you just say?
But you can relax, because I did like the artist.
Oh, good, thank fuck for that.
Yeah, no, when I first started thinking about this film, when I first watched it, I was going to give it a really bad rep, and that was because I fell for the hype, not really got taken in by the hype of this film, because it got a lot of good reviews, and a lot of people like it, and my expectations were really high, and they definitely were not met, so I really hated this film. But now thinking about it, I've calmed myself down, and objectively thinking about it, it's alright. It's just another action film, and like people will like that. I just couldn't care. To me, it reminded me of a Gus Van Sant film, which had Ben Affleck's little brother and Matt Damon. and it's just a film where two friends walk through a desert. They're both called Jerry, incidentally enough, and that's it. They just walk in the desert, and there's minimal script, and it's just repetitive viewings of deserts. This film reminded me of that, because this film has minimal script, and it's just that for an hour and a half, over and over and over again. And I just got bored. If you had the Bruce Lee, if you've got the Bruce Lee box set, the one on DVD, the one where the scenes make a picture of him going like that, then you'll really like this film. If you've got all the Bruce Lee films, but some of them on separate DVDs and VHS, then I think you'll like this film less, as it is just another standard martial arts film. The two good things I can say about this film is their use of rugby tackles, brilliant, love them. I would have much preferred that on repeat. And a character called Mad Dog. He was about as interesting as the film got. Everything else was just, again, just standard, and I just couldn't give a shit, really.
Now, what you're watching here is the clay cat version of The Raid that can be found on YouTube, and I hope whoever made it doesn't mind me showing it in my film review thing that I'm doing here. But anyway, basically this short film of The Raid as cats is pretty much the same as the film itself. Right, well that's it. It's almost time to wrap up another week. But before I go, I have a Cinema Worker film review exclusive. Yes, that's right. As I was recently given a copy of the new up-and-coming director's cut of Blade Runner, due to be released later this year. So I'll leave you now with the original cut of the powerful Tears in the Rain speech, which features the deleted scenes of Patrick Swayze. Enjoy.
I've seen things you people wouldn't believe. Attack ships on fire off the shoulder of Orion. I watched sea beams glitter in the dark near the Tannhauser Gate. All those moments will be lost in time, like